Hello everybody. So I've not made a video in a bit. I've been waiting for some more equipment to come through. That's arrived now. I might make a video about that actually in the next couple of days on the new equipment I've just got. So what I'm really waiting for is just some cold weather, and we've been forecast some snow in the area where I live over the next few days. So hopefully I'll be getting out in that. Even if it doesn't happen, I'll be getting out in it, and I'll do another video explaining what's going to be happening video wise over the next couple of days. But back to today's video. Obviously in the downtime I've been watching a lot of stealth camping videos on YouTube and such, and watching other people's videos and how they do things, learning some new things as well. Disturbingly though, I have seen some practices that I don't really agree with. I've seen a lot of people putting a lot of faith in these life straws that they carry with them, these pumps that they think is purifying their water, and it may well be purifying their water. You know, I'm not trying to say they don't, they will. But the only thing that I have is the only way you will know when your life straw, your filter, or anything like that fails is when you get ill. And the issue I have, the way I was taught, the way I was trained, was you should always boil your water. You should bring it to a rolling boil for at least 20 minutes to purify your water. Now, unless you're using water purification tablets, which you can use in conjunction with life straws and pumps that remove any kind of nasty stuff from the water that you're sourcing, that's fine. If you're using chemicals to kill the bacteria in the water, that's an alternative to boiling it, as far as I'm concerned. But I am seeing a lot of people just walking along the hiking track, getting their water bottle down, scooping it up into a puddle at the side of the hiking track, putting their life straw on it and just thinking, yeah, I'm safe. And to me, it's risking, and that's kind of giving a false impression to other up and coming people that might want to go and camp that is perfectly safe when it really isn't. And I just want to call that out a little bit, and maybe people that are doing that should be a little bit more responsible in what they're doing. You may have the top-notch equipment. A lot of people don't. And like I said, they may get substandard equipment from eBay or Amazon and think it's perfectly okay to just source water and drink it when it's really not, unless you're using some kind of chemical way to treat your water to purify it, or you're boiling it. So I'm going to switch over and show you what I use to deal with my water. So this is called a millbank bag. This is what you use to filter water when you're trying to source it. So, and what's really great about this is, if you want to, I'll leave it there. If you want to pause the screen right now, you can actually read the instructions. But this comes with instructions of how to actually filter your water. And I want to stress that even after the water has gone through this millbank bag, it's still not pure water. So what you do is you fill this bag. What you do first is actually you thoroughly soak this bag in the water that you're going to be filtering. This loosens up the fibers, and then you fill it right to the top of the millbank bag here. And what you have to do, you have to wait for the water to flow through the bag until it reaches this line here. And once the water has reached that line, the water now going through the bag is now being filtered properly. So any water you've got coming through at this point, you need to get rid of. I will say as well, you're going to need two bottles. One to actually collect the water, and one to put the water that you've filtered into. The reason you do that is because you don't want contaminated water getting into the water that you've just filtered. And I want to stress, like I said before, at this point the water is still not pure. Unless you put a water purification tablet into the water that you've just filtered, this water is still not safe. So now you take it over to the next process, which is actually boiling the water. And like I said, you have to boil the water, bring it up to a rolling boil. That means heavy bubbles in the water, and you leave it on that process for 20 minutes. And that should get rid of any nasty bugs that are in the water, and it should be perfectly safe for you to drink. I just wanted to make this video. This isn't me having a go at anybody. It's just being responsible in your videos and giving off the right safety information. It may look great on camera, you just going down scooping some water up from a puddle and, you know, plugging in your life straw or your filtration thing, but you know, it's not fun when you're in a hospital and you're really ill from some kind of virus or parasite that you've picked up because your water filtration system has failed and you didn't boil your water or treat it chemically before you started to drink it. So I just want to get that out there as kind of a safety warning and a bit of advice for people who are going to be out there and not taking their own water with them and sourcing their own water while they're out wild camping, stealth camping and that sort of thing. Like I said, this isn't having a go. This is just me correcting mistakes that I've seen be made in other people's videos. This is Dark Night Camping, signing off.